is our 1965 K-Code Mustang GT Coupe. What does the K-Code mean? Why is a K-Code so much more valuable than a regular car? Well, I'm going to show you first how to identify a K-Code. First you look at the VIN sequence here, and on this 1965 Ford 07 would be a Mustang Coupe. K is the engine code. This can be a T, a C, a K, an A. K is the highest horsepower engine that Ford put into these cars. This is what Shelby built all of his basis of his cars off of, be it the FIA Cobras, the Shelby Mustangs. There was even a lot of drag racers through other Ford dealerships that used this K-Code motor. What is a K-Code engine? Well, it's a 289 with solid lifter camshaft, 4-barrel carburation. A lot of those special things, the heads were different, the intake and exhaust manifolds were different. What's important about these cars were rated at 271 horsepower, which really was a complete underrating. They're much, much more powerful than that. As you can see here, this car is very nicely restored. It has its numbers matching block. The K-Codes blocks were stamped with the VIN, and this one is present, and you can see those photos on our website. I'll come around here, we'll show you some of the rest of the car. Like I said, obviously it is nicely detailed with the correct clamps and things like that. There are some upgrades in the car, which are listed on our website. The car is finished in its factory Raven Black over blue interior. We know that because we had the original door tag. Again, very well documented car. If you look around, I mean, the paint is absolutely fabulous. It is a real GT, it's not a clone. As you can see here, as we look through the car, we can see just fabulous paint, mirror finish all the way around. As you look down the car, it's very, very straight. Panel gaps are all very nice, chrome's all very nice. It has new double red line tires on it, which are correct for a GT. We still have the trumpeted exhaust, again, correct for a GT. Some of the other neat features on this car, besides this really cool color combination, which you rarely see, but does exist. Look at some of the show placards out of the front seat there. It has a Hurst shifted 4-speed transmission, Raleigh pack, full gauge and instrumentation, and this car features this really cool bench seat. One of the other really neat options this car has is a factory bench seat. Not a lot of Mustangs got bench seats, but as you can see here, 3 across with the armrest up or the armrest down, it actually kind of makes a sports seat. It kind of locks you in, which in a car like this is a lot of fun because it is a Mustang GT. The car also has over here right next to this seat, which is going to be very hard for you to see right now. That's a remote trunk release. Another really cool option Mustangs offered. Obviously, being a GT, we have fog lights and a Raleigh pack, and again, the normal instrumentation that us GTs got in '65. This became the standard dash in '66. And again, our car has disc brakes because it is a GT. And we'll go for a little ride here. Things like the heater, the headlights, the wipers, the horn, all the lights, all that stuff have been tested. Our radio, although it clicks and it sounds like it's trying to come on, really won't. So I mean, it doesn't really tune in. That may just be where we're at. But we're gonna take you for a ride right now. One of the funnest things about the K-Codes is how they just wind up, and they actually have a much higher red line than a normal, like a C-Code 289. I'll show you here in just 1 second. These are very fast cars, very fun to drive. Car, I don't know if you got to see that or not, or noticed it because it was so quick. Car shifts just like butter. I mean, it's an absolute wonderful driving and shifting car. Great brakes, there's a disc brakes. Steering is nice and tight. Just a really, really well-preserved car that had a really good restoration done to it. And the next owner would be very happy with it. If you have any other questions, you want to see more of the documentation, more of the history on this car, more photos, the undercarriage, top, everything, please visit our website, stlouiscarmuseum.com. Thanks.